friend Tyler, he playing South Beach. He told me this summer he gon' fix my jumper. I told boy Wonder that we might got a thumper. I been tryna pop, now I'm on like Shumpert. Now they on my bumper. Green room chock full of all my comforts. Hotel room like heaven on earth. Got angels in my bed with some all white covers. Ace Pro Nemo, Lucci and Keys, Sloop Clay Tufo. And I got a few more I call my brothers. I got a lot of flows and they all like butter. Ooh, you know what that means. I came home nice, but I'm going back mean. I'm about to globe trot when they know a vaccine. Back lost, but they know exactly.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Clouds passing high over the 10th Avenue Bridge and the Mississippi River here in Minneapolis. A gorgeous scene. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns is determined to make it work in Minnesota. He says, to build a legacy, we got to win. I'm going to do everything I possibly can to keep step by step, brick by brick, building something. A culture that's going to stand here for a long time. It has required a lot of patience, guys.
It has indeed, David. Thanks. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
He's among the top 10 in the voting in the Western Conference. The fans rewarding him for a tremendous season so far.
And I'm sure he's grateful for that. But, Kevin, I know what he really wants is a spot in that starting lineup.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Richardson. Then it's Conley. And it's Ingram. And at the 3, the small forward. And for Minnesota, the 2 #1 picks, Wiggins and Towns, are the forward positions. Langford out there with Fox. And it's Diakite in at the 5 down low. When you know you're on a championship contender, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year?
Some of that depends on the leadership you have in the locker room. Certain guys have an ability to keep everyone engaged and motivated and also loose and light in that locker room. So it does matter.
Now here's Ingram over Wiggins. And the shot no good, a bit short. Outside, Fox. Good, and the assist goes to Town.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
Conley, the pass to Jackson. Kicks it to Ingram. Knocked loose and stolen by Wiggins. And now the Timberwolves on the break. The wide open look here for Fox. Triple from the wing. Fox has got 5.
Boy, Andrew Wiggins, the former first overall pick, showing off his passing skills there.
Conley dishes to Jackson. Pass to Ingram. Conley against Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now, here's Fox. Really struggled in the loss against Oklahoma City. Diakite can't get it to go. Richardson outside. It's over Langford. Richardson, no luck.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Now, here's Langford. Richardson cover. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Richardson.
One of those guards who just oozes with potential. Langford has the size and skill set that every team is looking for.
throw good, Langford. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Outside Conley. Shoots over Fox. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Fox, no good. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. To the paint, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Here's Diakite. Last game out, he had 40 points. Here's Ingram. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Towns at the elbow. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know what makes Towns so dangerous in transition? He can beat you with the shot, or he can beat you at the rim.
Jackson finds Richardson. Back to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now, here's Fox. 5 points in the game. Here's Towns. Back to Fox. Over Conley. Offensive rebound. Fox with it. And it's Richardson picking him up.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Conley kicks to Ingram. That shot off the mark. Towns with the defensive effort. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Towns makes the most of his chances inside. He gets the ball in good position, does his work early, and then the battle's over after that.
Now here's Jackson. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Ingram. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings out west. You look at the Timberwolves. Right now, they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference. And, of course, there's the Grizzlies, down 5 spots from them.
And when you look at Minnesota, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Wiggins passes to Diakite. Towns down low. Gobert on him. Another shot. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Towns against Conley. It's Richardson on the wing. 5 to shoot. The 3. Rebound, Minnesota. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. And Greg, at 6'5" and 200 pounds, not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
Fans, your Timberwolves dancers. Fans, your Timberwolves dancers.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Bagley. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
And Wiggins thrived as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
And the first one at the line is good. And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure, Greg. It was a huge weight off his shoulders.
And that mental aspect impacts players. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Memphis. And both free throws good for Wiggins.
You know, it's interesting. Some people say Wiggins should play meaner, but to me, the most important thing is that he improves his overall game every year.
Now here's Jackson. 6 points for him. Carter with the three. It's rebounded by Noah. Wiggins outside. Fox against Carter. And there's the pass to Baseman. A three-pointer. Wiggins buries the long-range jumper. Wiggins has got 5 points so far.
I'll tell you what, how easy does Wiggins make the game look? I mean, in the flow, excellent stroke from distance. That's fun to watch.
Now here's Richardson. 11-point game his last outing. They grabbed their own miss. Nice shot by Gobert.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Passes it to Wiggins. Noah with it. And stolen by Richardson. And it's Carter missing.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
The Grizzlies trailed by 4. There's the lob to Jackson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Now, here's Fox. 7 points in the game. The Timberwolves have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. The first free throw is good.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Vucevic checked in for Rudy Gobert. Ibaka comes in for Jackson. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Josh Richardson. Fox hits them both. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Carter, the pass to Kuzma. Ibaka outside. Pass to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bazemore against Clarkson. Bazemore misses.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Kuzma, sweet little floater.
Well, you got to shut these lanes off because Kuzma relishes the opportunity to finish around the rim.
And here's Bazemore. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Good work defensively by Carter.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Carter controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Memphis has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. That puts them in the lead. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
High arcing shot. No good on the shot. Now Memphis takes it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for it. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Clarkson for 3. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. 1:46 left to play here in the first. He dishes it to Ingles. Inside, Bagley. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Bagley's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Ibaka outside. Dishes it to Clarkson. Out to Carter. Over Fox. No good on that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Now here's Bagley. 11 points last game. Puts it up from 17. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bazemore against Carter. With the floater. Bazemore grabs the miss.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Noah. Fox against Clarkson. Fox with it. He's got 9. From past the arc. Unable to get that one. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for Minnesota. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. And one of the better young two-way big men in the NBA, Jaren Jackson. He talked about how his defensive responsibilities grow.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, you know, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
Now with his 7'4" wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game.
Oh my goodness! What a play!
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Here's the break for the finish. Bagley kicks it to Bazemore. The pass to Vincent. The Grizzlies pull it in.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Carter, the pass to Ibaka. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Misses with the tough leaning jump shot. Bazemore for three. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Carter kicks to Vucevic. Knocked away. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Passes to Vincent. Here's Diakite. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half. And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking it from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Clarkson kicks to Ibaka. Out to Carter. Over Ingles. And another miss by Memphis.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Bazemore gets the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Marvin Bagley. Wiggins comes in for Joe Ingles. And Langford subbed in for Kent Bazemore. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Ibaka. Brandon Ingram comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Richardson, he's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Conley in for Carter.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Conley, the pass to Richardson. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Richardson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Diakite. Vucevic defending. Here's Diakite. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. He was all alone on that one.
You know, one of the things Ingram did is make his shooting stroke a little more compact, and that's allowed him to be much more consistent as a marksman.
Here's Vincent. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
For three, Ingram. That shot, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Here's Vincent. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Jackson finds Vucevic. Just his first attempt, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
You look at the mid-range area of the court, definitely in Vucevic's game, clearly. He's an outstanding shooting center.
Vincent, and again, unable to change momentum here. Conley feeling it out. There's the dish to Ingram. Here he goes, and slipped up by Ingram.
Major props given up to Ingram for aggressively attacking the rim. Not many guys want to get in this path when he goes like that.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Pass to Ingram. Vucevic up top. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Now here's Conley. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Out to Ingram. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. That's 7 points for Brandon Ingram. Langford dishes to Wiggins. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Minnesota. Fox comes in for Vincent, and the Grizzlies also with the sub. Gobert, he's checked in for Vucevic. Minnesota leading by 5, and it's Towns missing. Conley against Wiggins. Outside Conley. Pass to Richardson. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
The pass to Fox. Ingram against Wiggins. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Out of the pick and roll, Wiggins doing a nice job staying poised, causing the defender just enough hesitation where he can make his move.
Richardson, good.
Josh Richardson.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Fox passes to Towns. Wiggins with it, now guarded by Ingram. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
So it's the Timberwolves now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. To the middle, here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And you know, you got multiple options with this guy coming out of the screen. He can go pick and pop on you. He can go pick and roll. Towns can hurt you either way.
Ingram against Towns. And it's Ingram missing. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 4. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, that's not been a typical possession for them in this first half. You know, for the most part, they've been pretty smart with the ball.
Now Conley. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game. Pass to Towns. He kicks it to Langford. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And how about the hops Langford has? Terrific at just rising up and being free and then throwing it down.
Ingram attacking. Finds yet again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Towns.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Memphis shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Ingram.
You know, in his high school days, Ingram led his team to 4 straight North Carolina State titles. Easy to see why just about every college in the country was lining up to recruit him.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Bagley's checked in. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Memphis. Clarkson comes in for Michael Conley. That one misses. And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team, Clark, completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own.
The Timberwolves have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for the Timberwolves. Free throw good, Fox. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Clarkson kicks to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Gobert trying to get open, and it's Ingram missing.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
They get the rebound. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. 1:46 left in the first half. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Minnesota leading by 6. Bagley inside the line. It's rebounded by Memphis. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And it's Denied by Fox. Bagley dishes to Towns. Kicks it to Bazemore. Pass to Bagley. Back to Bazemore. Driving in. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Gobert. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Fox, no good.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And looking engaged defensively, Langford showing he has what it takes to be a shot blocker.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Bagley, no good. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 6. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Bazemore passes to Langford. Down low, here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
And so it's Minnesota in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy monies. We're missing layups for us as pros. So second half, if we make those layups, it should be fun.
We'll see if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. They found a nice groove in the second quarter, running out to an 8-point lead. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
I have to admit it, I did not see this coming. They've done more than just hanging there. They've been the better team in a few areas. They just can't rest on this lead, though. Now the real work begins.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Memphis.
Right now, they're shooting in the low 30s from the outside. In today's style of perimeter offense, that's not enough to force the defense to extend. They have to work on getting better quality shots.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Jackson. Richardson is out there with Conley. Then it's Ingram. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Here's Jackson. He dishes it to Gobert. Pass to Conley. There's the lob to Jackson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And here's Langford. Here's Wiggins. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Conley, the pass to Jackson. This is to Ingram. There's the three. Rebound, Minnesota. Diakite's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
The Grizzlies trailed by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw missing.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And the second free throw, good. Timberwolves leading by 10. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Offensive rebound. Diakite passes to Langford. That's a 2 from Towns. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Wiggins against Ingram. Diakite with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And it's denied.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And Wiggins throws it down.
Well, I tell you what, you got major bounce, but the long arms of Wiggins gives him an extra advantage converting at the rack.
Ingram, and it's blocked. Wiggins outside. There's the pass to Diakite. Now, here's Langford. He's covered by Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Wiggins missing. And so Gobert will bring it up for Memphis. A 12-point game. Richardson with it. 8 points for him. The 3. Diakite with the rebound. Diakite's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
How about that high wire action from Ingram, getting up there and pulling off the Houdini.
Now here's Langford. Tight defense on him. And it's blocked. And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Minnesota making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. Vucevic checked in for Memphis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Ingram. Wiggins against Vucevic. Bengals trying to get open. And that one's good. Wiggins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Kuzma passes to Vucevic. Just 4 to shoot. Richardson for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Minnesota now the other way.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Conley gets the bucket.
And what a smart player Conley is. Able to analyze defenses in pick and rolls and make the right read.
Fox against Vucevic. From deep, Ingles. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. From deep, Richardson hits the three-point bomb. Richardson's got 11.
Boy, Richardson has great range and is a knockdown shooter from deep.
Passes it to Langford. Wiggins surveying the floor. Outside Fox. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in. Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
And he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Fox against Conley. Richardson outside. Fires it up. Diakite with the rebound. Diakite's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wiggins against Vucevic. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Grizzlies trail by 11. To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Jackson Jr.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
You know, back in 2012, the Orlando Magic decided to move on from their franchise player Dwight Howard. They traded him in a mega deal involving 4 teams, receiving 6 players and 4 picks.
Some changes for Memphis. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Jaren Jackson. Carter comes in for Richardson. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Noah, the pass to Vincent. Here's Bazemore. Noah trying to get open. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bazemore's got 9 points.
And in that Dwight Howard deal, one of the pieces the Magic acquired, a 22-year-old center by the name of Nikola Vucevic.
And Vucevic only averaged 5 points a game as a rookie, Greg, but what a pickup Vucevic will turn out to be. Staying with Orlando for a long time and ultimately becoming an all-star. He's a highly productive player in the center position.
Clarkson outside. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot. And the team is struggling because of it.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Minnesota leading by 14. Here's Bazemore. He's got 9. It's stolen by Carter. Clarkson against Bazemore. A 3-ball. Bagley with the rebound.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Takes it inside. Poked loose. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. And Ibaka kicks to Carter. The dish to Clarkson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Vincent. He has 5. Over Carter. Vincent misses. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Wiggins. Vucevic to the pass to Clarkson. And Carter has it in the corner. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots over Bazemore. That one a little long.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to Vincent. A 3-pointer is right on target. Vincent's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Timeout called the Grizzlies.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Fox, he's checked in for Vincent. Mike Conley's checked in for Memphis. Carter kicks to Ibaka. Back to Carter. He feeds it to Vucevic. Over Noah. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Carter finds Vucevic. Back to Carter. Outside Conley. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Looking for Ibaka. He gets it there. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And beating the shot clock just before time runs out, Ibaka has certainly increased his court awareness year to year.
Now the pass to Fox. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Carter up top, covered by Noah. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
And he knocks down the first one. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Timberwolves. Memphis also making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Ingram in for Kyle Kuzma. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Minnesota leading by 18. Fox passes to Towns. Can't connect from short range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Ibaka looking for an opening. He kicks to Carter. Clock at 4. Over Wiggins. Off the left rim and out.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, a magnet for fouls. Wiggins' explosiveness gives him a great advantage against most any defender.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw good. Wiggins. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. And both free throws good for Wiggins. And it's Conley with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Releases. And again, Memphis no good. And so it's Minnesota controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Kent Bazemore is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Langford. Then there's Towns. And it's Bagley in at the 4. So that's the Timberwolves 5. 6 on the shot clock. Conley inside the line. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Langford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bazemore passes to Langford. Back to Bazemore. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
The first one falls.
Boy, Josh Richardson, really the kind of guy every team could use because he's got a well-balanced 3 and D game. He does a lot for his team, brings a lot of value to whoever he plays for.
Minnesota making a switch here. Diakite's checked in. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Jackson's checked in.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Towns dishes to Bagley. Now, here's Langford. Back to Towns. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team.
Fox against Conley. To the paint. Jackson misses.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Conley, the pass to Jackson. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was for coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. We had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall. You know, he's a good ball handler. Brandon Ingram, he can kind of pick his way through most any defense because of it.
Outside, Fox. Inside. Here's Diakite. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Diakite's got 19 points.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Ingram up top. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Michael Conley picks one up.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint.
De'Aaron Fox.
First one falls for him.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Leonard, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Joe Ingles comes in for Marvin Bagley. And it's A-Train in for Langford. Memphis also making some changes. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Robinson comes in for Josh Richardson. And it's Exum in for Mike Conley. And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now, the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Fans, your Timberwolves dancers.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Neto's checked in. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Exum kicks to Jackson. Outside Robinson, out left to the wing. Cauley Stein passes to Ingram. It's Ingram on the wing. Sinks the triple.
Drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Minnesota leading by 23. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Bagley, he's checked in for Leonard. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Joe Ingles. Langford's checked in for A-Train. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Raul Neto. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Memphis. Passes it to Vucevic. Richardson up top. The jump hook. Bank shot. No good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on. Bring it.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead. Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip.
Why not? I say keep them coming.
From 13, that one rolling around and rims out. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Well, Clark, with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
And he recovers it. Diakite can't get it to go. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Timberwolves leading by 23. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Conley against Fox. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Great D that time from Bagley. Minnesota's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And Fox gets it to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Conley against Fox. Conley's shot is off. Minnesota's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Loud pass to Bagley, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Richardson dishes to Ingram. And slammed up by Ingram.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
The Timberwolves have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Wiggins kicks to Langford. Shot from 12. And it's good off the back rim and in.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Bagley against Conley. Over Bagley. Conley's shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Here's Diakite. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Memphis the other way. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Conley, the pass to Richardson. Clock is at 3. Kicks to Vucevic. And here's Conley outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Diakite, guarded by Jackson. Diakite can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And it's Vucevic missing. The Timberwolves shooting 53% from the field in the 4th quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Bucket is good.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Here's Diakite. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Diakite's got 25 points. Outside Conley to the paint, Ingram. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Mike Conley.
Conley's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Fox against Conley. Fox passes to Diakite. For 3, Ingram drains the three-pointer. Ingram's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Memphis.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
And the Timberwolves call time here. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Michael Conley.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots, and also finishing strong.
Minnesota leading by 23. Here's Neto. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league, but who is the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
To the wing on the left, Dragic finds Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Neto, that's a two-pointer. Another miss by Minnesota. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Memphis. There's the drive. Great defense that time from Noah. Minnesota's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Here's Neto. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And asserting themselves up front here, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two. They've got to feel good about getting the upper hand tonight against the Grizzlies.
Castanetto. Here's Vincent. And he lobs it up, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor.
"17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Diakite. Open and close and nails it.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?
It feels great, you know. I think the whole team played great. You know, we shared the ball, we grabbed rebounds, we made big possessions. You know, so I think it was a great game.
Hey, Andrew, congrats again. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.